Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Along the sideline, past midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. And he's going to be touchdown blocked. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Shotgun now for Love. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight to the air here, it's Young. Finds Sanders. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. toward the sideline, and he's got it again. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Play fake, it's Love. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Got for big yards on the right side. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers driving for a score and a halftime lead. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now it's Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, here's Love. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Carolina. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Young. Cut out left. This is ahead for about 5. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Brought in right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Love. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Only they come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Loves to throw again. And he touches him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They've got a man in motion. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass.
It's a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for two. He's throwing for it. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And he's out the clear. The 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Panthers secure that kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Here we go.
From the 39. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
60 by 6, 60 by 70 Rangers.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Young to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Young throwing here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Young working from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Young looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round.